Lads, I've made a terrible mistake. Should this message get to you, if I do not say anything in the next couple hours, I want you to know that my body has been donated to science, or if my will has been respected, I will have been turned into a record and playing a song of my choice. I haven't decided what song I want to play because I've forgotten to take out the trash, and it is trash day. I am going to hide it in the garage. And I'm going to hide it in the garage and hope that it does not rain at all. Because if it rains and my mom opens that garage, my ass is grass and I will be no longer available in this plane of existence. What can I say that already hasn't been said? There's nothing to be said. It's literal peak. Why are you even here? Why'd you click on this video? Go watch the movie. Go! Of all the movies of the year that I would say you should probably wait until the reviews come out, this is not something you should wait to see when the reviews come out. Trust me. Trust. This is a movie I am willing to gamble on to say that it is good. This is a solid movie. So good, I'd be willing to gamble on it. I really would. Honestly. If it doesn't win an Oscar or some type of award next year, it is rigged. And I think we can all say it's rigged at that point. Because it deserves it. It is definitely my movie of the... It is my movie of the summer. Hands down. Superman is that good. Like, when it first played off, I thought it was going to be like, oh, it's going to be like, this happened XYZ amount of days ago. Like, no, it really just, it takes you by the hand. Not forcefully, no. It grabs you by the hand and takes you on an adventure with Superman. Like, I was sitting there going through it. I'm like, okay, is it going to be a flashback here? No. There is no flashback. You just get straight to it. And when people are saying it's literally like a live action version of animated Superman, it is very literal. It is very literal because this feels like a Saturday morning cartoon, but extended to like 2 hours or 3 hours. I don't know how long the movie was. I was kind of like transfixed on everything going on at the moment. But it is like, I don't even know where to start. I will literally start it off like this. There's a moment where one of my personal favorite scenes, I have two personal favorite scenes. The one where Superman's going off about how everyone's got it wrong about him, about how he loves, he feels, about how he does, about how he feels everything, and that's what makes him human. I was like, that is some peak. This is, oh my god, this is like, because I was wearing the Superman hoodie, and I was feeling such joy just wearing that that symbol on my chest. I was like, oh my god, I was like, ee! And the scene that really took me away, that had me cemented this is my movie of the year, was not the fight scenes, not the suits or anything, but it's this one scene. I think it's like 3/4 of the movie, I think, towards the end, where Pa Kent is talking to him. Pa Kent's speech, just, it had me on the verge of crying. I felt the tears bellowing in my eyes. Like, I was genuinely, like, I went to go see the movie in 3D. I was genuinely having a hard time, like, watching the movie because my eyes were filling it with tears that much. Like, I swear, if the seats had moved a smidge, a tear would have fallen out of my eye. The speech Pa Kent gave to Clark was just, it was, words cannot explain the waves of emotions I felt. I was like, God, if this is like the movie I needed, I am so glad this was in there. My words, I'm not smart enough to articulate it, but it is all I can say that I can get my point across. It brought me to the verge of tears. That it is so good. And it wasn't even tears of sadness or tears of pain. No, this was tears of hope and joy and every kind of positive emotion, where tears were the only thing that I could process at the moment. And I was like, "Oh my god. This this is the definition of peak." And James Gunn has more than proven that DC is in safe hands for the foreseeable future. And it has given me so much hope for the future. But, you know, why are you still here? Why are you still here listening to some random guy talk about this movie? I'm telling you, go watch the movie. Like, damn. This movie, you don't need a review to watch it. Trust me, you can take the gamble on it. And while you're at it, pick up a crypto popcorn bucket. It's actually pretty nice. I've got them holding my wallet and my stash of gum. I also picked up the Karate Kid bucket, which I secretly used to stash candy. Don't tell anyone. Who did this to you? Those were the words that cemented in my head that this kid is going to be a menace when he gets older. He is either going to get back for his chick and hold on to this, because he can't even like chalk this up to like, oh, it was just like a bad dream or something, or like, oh, maybe it was just a faint memory he forgot. No, this will live forever, rent free in his mind. Not only because of social media, because no one's gonna let this go. To the kids that know this kid, when they get back into school in August or whatever, they are going to never let him live this down. And this is either going to be the best or the worst thing for him. Because I say the best because, like, imagine being this kid's friend and finding out that his pet died, and his first instinct was to spin the block for him. That is going to create some ride or die friendships that will last the testament of time. The bad news of it is, no one's going to let him live it down. He is going to have this moment replay in his mind for so long, and it is going to bite whoever did this in the ass, is what I would say if we didn't already know who it was. You see, when the video first came out, my original thought was maybe it was like an older sibling, because the way the camera is framed, it's like they already knew of the chick's passing prior to the kid coming home and seeing him like that. So what I'm assuming is the way the kid's reacting is it's fresh, it's brand new, meaning that whoever's recording it had prior knowledge to this and set it up to make it look like it was natural causes or anything. But the kid saw right through that. He immediately was like, "Who did this to you?" He knew that it wasn't intentional, it wasn't an accident, it wasn't natural. So that failed with plan A. So now I don't know who did it. Maybe it was a sibling, parents, I don't know. Actually, I do know. We'll get to that. But it's like, that was my first thought, is that whoever's recording it knew about it prior to it and probably knows who did it. And evidently, over the course of the past week, while I was gathering my thoughts on this, it came out already who did it. It was the grandparents. And this is going to be one of the craziest get back stories. And this is where I know the turning point in this kid's life is going to happen. Either he is going to get back at his grandparents. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point, he's going to take this and harbage it against them. In which case, that is the dark timeline. We need to make sure this kid knows that there is a better path to avenge his chick. Because if he does take revenge on his grandparents, we're all just dead. We're all just dead. being willing, like, I don't think you understand how you have to be mentally to take revenge on your own bloodline, especially your grandparents who are usually really close to you, especially at that young age. So, depending on the next coming years, we will either see the greatest anime revenge story, or we will potentially get this kid coming back at some point in life, and he's just like, you know what, I forgive my grandparents for what they did to my duck. Or chicken. I don't know what the bird was, but it has potential. It has some serious potential. And I'm actually very curious to see where this kid goes in the next coming years. Because depending on how this goes, we may or may not wake up tomorrow to a world that is there. Because that is some anime protagonist level revenge that could be potentially written. I know so many people that like drew this out, like drew it over like Trunks and Gohan, and I'm like, if it is eventually like Trunks and Gohan, future Gohan, he's going to get back at his grandparents. I could already see the edits. It'd be like, "This is for Roger," and just kaboom, just bye bye. I hope the parents are like treating him extra well, because if not, this will be the greatest get back story of the century, hands down. This will be written down in history books, easily. All right, let's talk about the channel as a whole. As of today, literally just a couple minutes ago, July 15th, 2025, we are at 32 subscribers with, I guess, 144 videos, but the shorts really count as videos because they're just clips of like the original content. But so I guess it's only at what 62 counting this one by the time it gets uploaded. 62. So 62 like long form videos and a handful of shorts. But I'm honestly so grateful and surprised. Like I'm surprised that we've made such strides. Like at first, when I was first uploading, I never really uploaded shorts, so I wasn't like seeing. I wasn't seeing no views, no nothing. It was just blank after blank after blank. And at some point, I was just like, let me try uploading to TikTok and shorts and streaming. And I've seen some tremendous growth for it. And I guess the few months I spent just uploading casually long form videos to get me better at editing and talking into the microphone a lot more smoothly, a lot more usually. And if you listen to the old videos, the mic quality has definitely gotten better or worse depending on how you feel on it. I don't know. We've also got to update the banner. It wasn't supposed to come out like that. I kind of got the aspect ratio wrong. Uh, that one's still under construction. We'll fix it eventually. But 32 subscribers, that is an insane number. But I'm not talking about this just to be like, well, I mean, I am talking this to say that I am grateful. I am grateful for all 32 of you, for the thousands of people that have viewed my shorts and long videos in total. I am super grateful for all that, don't get me wrong. But I want to talk about the goal of what I want. When I originally started doing this year consistently, I was originally posting 10 videos a month. Not like 10 videos spread out over the course of the month, like 10 videos of bombardment. In January and February, I was doing that. And maybe I was wrong on that. So I decided to take some time off, specifically like a month. I think it was in March and April that I took a break and decided to reformat how I would upload it. Instead of doing it like 10 all at once, I would do it 3 times a week to like let the video sit for a little bit and let it grow from there. And honestly, it has worked a lot better in that. And I'm glad that I didn't just keep trying to like force it with the 10 videos a month all at once. I'm glad I stopped doing that. But it also did give me time to learn about the shorts. It learned me how to properly put it in the right aspect ratio for it to count as shorts, because if not, all these shorts would have just been like shorter videos condensed down to like a minute and less time. So I've learned a lot in the past 6 months on how to properly do this, and I'm still learning to this day. Like, if you see the videos then compared to now, the editing has gotten significantly better. I can see it. I'm surprised. Like, the edits I'm doing now, like, they're probably still like bad. They are bad. They're really bad, but they're better than when I started, and it's a show of progress. Like, 6 months has definitely done its time for me. But what I want from this is my original goal, my secret goal of this year was to reach 100 videos by the end of the year. I wanted to reach 100 videos by the end of the year. And technically, I would have already done that if not for the shorts and the videos I already had posted. But I counted from the first video of 2025 up till now, we are at 61, or 62 counting this one. Meaning that I need 48 more videos by the end of the year to reach that. And I think I can do it. I can definitely do that, especially with me now uploading 5 times a week. We're still trying to work out the kinks with Slipper Saturdays because I got a strike, not a copyright strike, but a flag on my other one. I have it privated right now, where I'm trying to figure out how that works. I'm trying to figure that out. So I guess technically it'll be 4 until I can figure that out. But still, though, we can reach that. It is definitely doable. But I want to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. If I can hit that, it will just be the piece of resistance. I honestly have been just blown away at what's come from all of this. And honestly, I couldn't do it without everyone here who just takes the time. Even if you just watch it for like 2 seconds, just save it, come back to it later, or if it's just I don't know. I'm grateful for it, cuz I'm thinking like, oh, I'm just a nobody. I'm a drop of water in a sea of content creators. Like, I don't really have too much like special about me that sets me apart from everything. Like, I honestly think I'm making the wrong type of content for a wrong generation. Like, I'm making hour-long videos in a sea of where if your video's longer than 30 minutes, you're not really getting seen. Yeah, that's my goal. It's like, that's what I want to accomplish. And if I can, then hey, I did it. Then we just got to shoot even higher. But if I can't, I'm still gonna keep trying until I get it. I'm not giving up. Because one thing this has taught me is that this is a slow burn. This whole thing is going to be a very, very slow burn. And the only way for it to die is if I stop. So, I have to keep going. I have to keep that fire lit. If I don't, it dies. And I don't want it to die. This is one thing that I am genuinely passionate about. Like, I've literally spent days awake just editing. Like, I would, back before I lost my job, I would edit up to the very last second before I had to go into work. And I would be sitting there at work, not even, I'd be focusing, I'd be half-assing it. I'd be low-key kind of like thinking of like, okay, I could do this, that, and the third for like the videos and stuff. And I'd stay up till like, I'd stay up from like midnight to sunrise just editing, just because I wanted one scene to be right. Like, this is something I'm passionate about. Like, this is the first time I've ever been like passionate about something, like dedicatedly passionate about that. This is just purely me. Like, no outsiders. Like, there's no outside interference. There's no outside thoughts on it. It's just me. That's all it is. It's just me. And the fact that 32 people have subscribed shows me that I can do this. It's just not shooting in the dark. I actually am hitting something. I don't know what I'm hitting, but I'm hitting something. And I think it's the hope of knowing that it's something that really gives me like that extra push. Even if I did have nothing and I had like 2 subscribers and all this and all these videos and everything, I think I would still be proud of what I've accomplished in the year on this channel. Because it shows that, yeah, if I really wanted to, I could lock in and do this, that, and the third if I really just put my time, energy, and soul into it.
My grandma wanted an apple pie for her birthday, so I'm making her an onion pie instead. I didn't have any apples, but onions make a great alternative. Just mix them with brown sugar, cinnamon, butter, and flour, and pour it into a pie crust. It honestly looks and tastes similar to an apple pie.
Let my grandchild bring me an onion pie. I'm gonna look my kid in the eye and tell him, you better hope your nut's still working, because the bloodline's gonna end today. Let my grandchild bring me an onion pie, and I die from that. I'm coming back from the grave. I'm coming back. An onion pie is so devious that I think the devil would just let me come back. He wouldn't even fight me for my soul or anything. He was just like, hey, look, bro. Like, you got this. You got to go get it back. Like, you got to take that person out. Like, I'm the devil, and I wouldn't even do something that evil. Like, I'm thinking, oh, my grandbaby, you got my recipe just right. I bite into that thing. Let me taste onion. I'm disowning you from the family. As far as I'm concerned, you are no longer a part of this family tree. I will scrub you from the records. You will only be related to us in name. And with that concludes week 2 of the weekly yap. I will see you guys next week with some more random stuff. Remember, this is just the weekly yap where I talk about absolutely nothing. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.